ready with me while I give you some unpopular opinions I have about reading. I did one of these videos yesterday and it did pretty well on YouTube, and I've gotten a lot of comments about like people agreeing with a lot of the stuff I said, so I wanted to make another one. Today, I'm gonna start off strong saying I'm a goal setter to my core, okay? Like, I love setting goals, especially when it comes to reading. I'm not saying don't set goals, don't, whatever. But I think that setting like over 100 books in a year, like, that's amazing if you have the time to actually read that many books, but like for someone who works and for somebody who films content or does other things, like I feel like that could just ruin the experience and make it seem more like a chore. I kind of mentioned the chore thing yesterday, and I'm not saying don't set goals, but I just think that certain goals can ruin the reading experience. Okay, next I'm gonna say I think the reading community as a whole can sometimes be like elitist, if that makes sense. Like, people judge based on genres other people read or how they're reading, like hardcovers or audiobooks or ebooks versus what they think is correct. Next one is I think that rereading the same book can actually like be as valuable as reading it the first time. And a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with that one because once you've read a book, you know the story. But I think that it also all depends on where your head's at, what's going on in your life at the time that you read it. So yeah, this one's gonna probably cause something, but I don't think all book bans are censorship. That is all I'm gonna say about that one. Next, I'm gonna say that speed reading is not a flex. It's just not. I've never been a fast reader anyways, and I just I don't know, I feel like reading a book really fast kind of dilutes the process of getting into a story and understanding the characters and understanding their minds and what's going on in their life. I don't know, I just feel like reading something really fast makes the whole experience of reading the book worse. It might also be because I'm slow to comprehend, so I have to reread stuff oftentimes, but yeah. Kind of to bounce off of one of the first ones that I said, I think that reading challenges, i.e. reading 100 books in a year, kind of value quantity over quality, which in a book I feel like you don't ever want, especially if you're reading to actually read and not just check off a goal. Books don't have to change your life to be worth reading. A lot of people only read stuff that people recommend and they're like, oh my gosh, this literally changed my life. You know what I mean? For my next one, I'm going to say that I think seasonal reading is a good thing. That's what I do. I think that it makes me not get tired of certain genres. I like reading fantasy more in the fall. I like reading romance in the summer. You get it. I don't know if this is a hot take or a unpopular opinion, but I've never read an Abby Jimenez book. I started reading one and I probably 40 pages in and I just didn't like it. I don't even remember the name of it. I follow her on Instagram. I think that she's great for what she does, but I just haven't personally read any of her books. I think that using pictures in books for adults would be such a good thing. I think it would get more people to read and to actually understand stories better if